Hi everyone, and welcome to day 28 out of 30 of the 30-day no sugar challenge. If you're following this series, please do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. You can do that down there and give it a thumbs up as well. I would really much appreciate that, and share it with everyone who needs to quit sugar that you know anyway. Or share it with everyone. I'm fine with that. So yesterday I was talking about what our life could look like if you or we quit sugar for good. And today I want to talk about the opposite, what our lives will most likely look like if we don't quit sugar. So there are always two sides to the coin, and we want to see both sides because sometimes it's so easy to just go with the easy option, which is an option that we often regret many years later and that will make us suffer. But when you can see both sides, it makes sense to strive towards the things that make us feel better, basically. But often we don't even want to have a look at the dark side, if you like, because that would mean that we really should stay away from it. But we don't really want to, because it means that we have to put some effort in, and it's painful and it's hard work, and we just see all the negative things of getting there. Plus, we often don't believe that we can get there. But I can tell you that if you never give up, if you keep working towards it, you will get there. How quick you get there depends on so many things, but I promise you can get there. I never thought it was possible for me, but now I'm sure I can do it. I'm sure I can get to no sugar forever, pretty much. I don't necessarily need to get to never eating sugar again, but what I want to get to is where I don't care for sugar again. I don't care if I'm having it again, because right now it's still an emotional thing for me. I'm still having it in my brain as I'm missing out when I'm not eating this and that and that. That still pops up. So just like yesterday, ask yourself the question, what would happen if I don't quit sugar? So my answer would be that absolutely nothing would change. If I kept eating sugar, my life would continue to be the way it is right now. If I'm eating a lot of sugar, what does that mean? Well, if I'm looking at quitting sugar, I probably don't like where I'm being right now. So it would make sense for me to quit and not keep eating it. Yeah, I think we can all agree on that. I would suffer from multiple and frequent headaches or migraines, probably. I would constantly feel as if I could achieve more. I have gone through a large part of my life being frustrated and not understanding why I can't get to where I want to be completely. It's felt like I can only go to 80%, but I know that there is more. And I have noticed that cutting out sugar will actually let me access that other 20% much more easily. I would keep thinking about how I want to stop eating sugar, but I don't have the energy to put into that process. And that is draining in itself. That is robbing me of so much energy. And I don't really want to do that. That's such a waste of my brain power to think about that I want to quit sugar, but I'm not able to do it, and have that discussion with myself ongoingly. It's really not worth it. I would also feel like a fraud if I kept running this channel and trying to teach you guys how to quit sugar when I'm not able to do it myself. That would be, in my opinion, would be silly. I know intellectually that I could still do that because I know I have the tools, I know how to do it, and I could probably teach you that. But I really also believe in living by example. So for me, I want to push myself. I want to get to that place where I no longer care about sugar whatsoever. It feels impossible right now, but I'm sure I can do it. It will just take a little bit of time. And this list could obviously go on and on and on. There's so many downsides to keep doing what I'm doing. I will probably also develop type 2 diabetes because it's in my family, and there's so many. Half of my mom's side has it. I don't really know all on my dad's side, but many of them that I do know have it, and It's just something that runs in my family, and they seem to be quite susceptible to it. So I really don't want to go down that road. I know how to fix it, but I still don't want to experience that. So for some people, you might have an autoimmune condition that involves extreme pain or discomfort, and that is quite scary. Some people with Hashimoto's, for example, have managed to reduce their thyroid antibodies significantly to a level where they actually start functioning like normal people, if you like, by just cutting out sugar and grains. And that is kind of magic. Why not do that? If you have an autoimmune condition, go for it. Luckily, that is not me. I say luckily, but if I had, maybe I would have put the effort in earlier. Who knows? So it's certainly worth considering if you have an illness, or if you, like me, some people might look at my list and think, oh, that's not too bad. I can live with some migraines and brain fog and things. But to me, it's a big deal because I want to live the best life that I can, and I want to feel pretty good doing it, as good as I possibly can. I don't think anyone should spend their life in pain, and whether that be emotional pain or physical pain, and also be able to be present in life. Because you just when I'm eating sugar, I'm walking around in a cloud pretty much, and I'm kind of subdued a bit because my brain is not really functioning the way that it should. So is a short moment of pleasure worth a lifetime of suffering? I think most people would say no. Intellectually we know that, but then we keep eating anyway. So what will happen if you don't quit? Please let me know, leave a comment, tell me all about it, or go to the Facebook group if you are seriously taking part in this challenge. And post your comments, let me know, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.